Okay, so this is going to be my first meal of the day. My first meal actually in 30 days. So I've got my bone broth here. It's oxtail bone broth, which I made myself in a slow cooker. As you can see, that's about 300 mils there. What's inside it, as you can see, is a bit flaky. That is the nutritional yeast I picked up. Okay, so nutritional yeast, it's basically very high in B12 vitamins and things. It's just to get things going again. As you can see, the macros is really good as well. It's got a bit of everything in. It's per serving, I only put in 1 tablespoon. 1 tablespoon carbohydrates is 0.8, fiber is 1.1 gram. So yeah, very good. I basically saw it on quite a few people's blogs that did long fast, and they said that it's a good way to break your fast. Now in the morning, I did have some cider vinegar just in my water, just to get my digestive tract back on track. So yeah, I'm gonna warm that up and enjoy that. Okay, so hello and welcome to my channel, Nikki and Island. It has been 30 days of no food, people. No food. Just water and maybe 1 or 2 cups of black coffee as well. I cannot believe I made it 30 days. It's just life-changing. To imagine that you can go 30 days without eating is just so unbelievable, and how that affects you mentally and physically is amazing. I've had loads of compliments, especially from work, and actually the one that stuck the most was one of the doctors I work with actually just yesterday said to me, and she's a dermatologist as well, and she said to me, I just can't believe how good your skin looks. I didn't think that your skin would look so good if you don't eat, but I don't know why, but my skin does feel like it looks quite clear. I don't know if you can really see in this light, but anyway, it does seem to have a bit of a glow to it. But yeah, with the weight loss as well, that's a very big benefit. So my starting weight was 210 pounds, and I currently weigh at 178 pounds. So yeah, I'm very pleased with that. Very happy. And the refeeding is starting, which is kind of scaring me because I just don't want to be picking the weight up. Now, what I'm going to have for today is just bone broth. I've showed you just now how I prepared it. So it's basically oxtail bone broth, which I made in a slow cooker. It's very easy. You buy about 8 to 10 pieces of oxtail, and I normally put it in a slow cooker overnight. So I just put that in with 1 carrot, 1 parsnip, cut up quite big pieces, 2 celery sticks. I put a tablespoon of turmeric in. I put about 3 or 4 cloves of garlic. I put about 1.5 tablespoons of pink salt. I put some salt and pepper, and then I put about 3 tablespoons of cider vinegar in there, and about 3 or 4 bay leaves as well. And then I just fill it up to the rim with filtered water, and then just let it cook overnight. And the thing I like about oxtail bone broth is you kind of get 3 in 1. So when it's done in the morning, you just scoop out all the bones and the meat and the veg, and the meat is so soft it literally falls off the bone. I kept some of the meat and some of the veg for my son, and I made him a stew out of it, and he loved it. And then I froze the rest of the meat, because obviously I wasn't eating, just for when I refeed as well. Yeah, and then you just let it all cool. Put it in a big container. Put it in the fridge for about a day, or a few hours at least, and then you just take the container out, and you'll see there will be a very big layer of fat on the top. So you just scoop that fat out and put it in a little mason jar, and it's great cooking fat. And then obviously you can use the meat, and then you have the broth. And the broth, when when you scoop out that fat, it is kind of a jelly-like substance. So what I just did is I put it in my silicone cupcake molds, and I froze it, and I froze it in little cupcake portions. Yeah, and it works out really well, and I got quite a lot. So yeah, I'm having the oxtail bone broth, and I'm having a tablespoon of nutritional yeast, which I found through doing my research. People said that it's very, very good to include that in your bone broth, just to get quite a lot of your B vitamins in, and it's very high in fiber, and it will just get things going again, basically. This morning though, I did have some apple cider vinegar in my water, just to get my digestive system going. And yeah, so let's dig in. Let me show you first. So this is how it looks like, warmed. I don't know if you can see, but yeah, so it's just a broth basically, and it's quite nice. See, it's got a little bit of pieces on it, because of the yeast. It makes it like that, and the little pieces of the oxtail meat in there as well. So it's a bit strange eating in front of the camera, but let's try the first. Oh my goodness, let's see. That's good. That's really, really good. It's so nice, and actually, I've talked so much. It's a bit cold now, so I'm gonna hang this up and I'm gonna go warm it up, but I just want another spoon because it's so good. It's just so soothing down your throat, and the taste just comes through. The oxtail taste, the cider vinegar, the garlic, you could just taste every little thing in it. So yeah, I'll let you know how the refeeding goes and how my weight goes. I'm so happy this is the end now. I just can't wait to eat. See you guys.